Shout out to Hood Educated, man. He just set the internet on fire, YouTube streets or whatever. I guess people who watch me, watch him. I definitely watch what he be putting out and everything like that. So shout out. Go check out his video on Lil Durk because I'm essentially reacting. I'm not going to bring his video on here because y'all can go watch it there. Probably pin it in the comments more than likely. I'll just pin it in the comments. Or I'll share it in the community. That's easier. So basically, Hood Educated talked to a clerk with the Fulton County districts, Fulton County jail or whatever, looking up the case number and everything like that and blah, 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 everything. Cool. Let me tell y'all something. For those of you who watched the video that I put out on Young Thug a couple of days ago, essentially why he wants to get bond, yeah, it's for the same reason. And that reason is because once you get bond, you have the ability to further push the court date. That's why there is no court date. You can't have a court date until the judge finally gets an agreement between you and your judge. Well, not you, but your lawyers and their lawyers, aka the DA. So basically it's like this. You could put in a law, well, you can cite a law to charge Lil Durk with. Durk's lawyers have the ability to request discovery, to see exactly what the charges are. Once they get that, they go line by line. And then they send that, and then they say like this. It's like if you study contract law. If I don't understand what I'm writing, you had to break it down to such a minute level that I have to know exactly what I'm signing up for no matter what. That's why typically when you get big contracts, if you sign a big contract and you don't know one single word in there, by the way, you had to get that explained, or if you just sign it like a dumbass, then that's on you. So basically, they'll argue the language. Then after they get done arguing the language, they'll argue the constitutionality or what is the constitutionality of it? I think that's what it is. Whatever. I ain't redoing this video. So that's what they'll do. They'll argue language. They'll argue the application of the law. They'll even argue if it's illegal. What you did. So this is what happens. They push it back, they push it back, they push it back. Durk will not be seeing trial date with nothing, him nor Bezu, of this until at least fall of next year. I said it's going to kick up dust around spring 2024. But next year, not this year. I know Durk been operating a little weird and everything like that. Everybody and their mama seems to think that the feds are coming for Lil Durk. Let me tell you something real clear. More than likely they ain't. Because of the RICO, you got to do at least 2 or more crimes, and they let this stuff go on for 10 years. Now, actually over 10 years. The latest date I see was 2004 that they cited in the actual indictment. Everybody keeps getting that wrong. But make sure you got that bell on. Turn on that bell to stay notified, because when I drop it, I'm just going to drop it as a live video so we can talk about it in the comments and everything like that. I'm on page 78. It's still 88 pages. So you know how that goes. 16 more pages. Still a lot more reading. But we're getting done with it. I will drop it tomorrow morning, hopefully. But I ain't going to sleep until I get it done. So that's what's going on. But yeah, shout out to Hood Educated, but that's what's going on, bro. They're arguing the language. They're constantly pushing it down the road. And then on top of that, one of the biggest factors that nobody added was that disease that's going around. That had gotten people released. That had even shut down a couple of offices and everything like that. So yeah, they're going to argue the constitutionality. Finally got that right at the end. They're going to argue the language and say it's too vague. We need to understand this, understand that. We need to see the discovery. We need to see who exactly is charging. Who's actually saying what and everything like that. And then on top of that, they can hold depositions and everything like that. If they hold depositions, they can still kick that can down the road too. And then on top of that, still need more time to make their case. In Georgia, you're looking at about 3 to 4 years. That's how it go. That's why it's important that Young Thug gets a bond, because Young Thug will at least be out of jail for no less than the next 3 years. But I'll catch y'all in the next one. I appreciate it. And this is no diss to him, but this is the reason why. And y'all gonna all have y'all theories and stuff like that. I'm not here to deny none of y'all theories and everything like that. But like I told y'all, I'm a fake lawyer. I be studying this. I be following other lawyers and stuff like that. And then I go search up other cases in which this has happened. But I'll catch y'all in the next one. Make sure you subscribe, turn on that bell to stay notified. Leave a comment. If you don't see 1,000 likes in here, by the way, too, run that up. But leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts. And argue with people in the comments, bro. I'm not taking off anybody's comment at all. Say what you want to say. I could care less.